So, while electrotherapy has been a fundamental component of therapy practice since its start, its delivery has evolved significantly and continues to do so. The contemporary modalities commonly used today bear little resemblance to those employed over 50, 60 years ago, although they are rooted in the same underlying principles. In modern electrotherapy practice, it is really important to adhere to evidence-based approaches and ensure appropriate use. When applied in the right context, at the right time, and for the right reasons, electrotherapy can have a remarkable therapeutic impact. However, when it's used incorrectly, it may yield no benefits or potentially make conditions worse, much like any other form of therapy. The expertise of the practitioner lies in making sound clinical decisions regarding the choice and timing of specific modalities, all while relying on the best available evidence to inform those decisions. The body of evidence supporting the use of electrotherapy modalities within a comprehensive treatment approach is extensive, despite misconceptions that these modalities lack evidence. In most cases, using an electrotherapy modality in isolation is not the most effective intervention. However, when integrated as part of a comprehensive care plan, the evidence strongly supports their efficiency. It is worth noting that the term electrotherapy in this context is used broadly. Technically, some modalities such as ultrasound and laser do not strictly fall within the electrotherapy category, since they do not deliver an electrical current. Therefore, some people prefer the term electrophysical agents, EPAs, which encompasses a wide range of therapeutic approaches. A straightforward yet effective clinical decision-making model, as shown in the diagram, can be used. Electrophysical modalities, except for biofeedback, involve the introduction of physical energy into a biological system. This energy triggers certain physiological changes that serve therapeutic purposes. From a clinical view, it is often more practical to work through the model in reverse order. Begin by identifying the nature of the problem that needs addressing. Next, determine the physiological changes required to achieve the therapeutic goals. Finally, selecting the modality that can most effectively bring about these changes in the relevant tissues. And it becomes a relatively straightforward decision, shown by the papers written by Watson in 2008, 2010, and 2020. In the clinical setting, two additional essential tasks await. Firstly, the selection of the most suitable dose of therapy, and secondly, the application of the chosen treatment. While the administration of therapy is typically straightforward, the crucial aspect lies in the dose selection. The effects of the treatment modality not only depends on the choice of therapy, but also appears to vary with the dosage. In simpler terms, it's vital to pick the right modality based on the available evidence and use it at the optimal dosage. There are many research studies that have noted that intervention X is not effective, yet other researchers have demonstrated its efficiency at different dosage levels. Although this might seem puzzling at first glance, considering dose and treatment parameters reveals a clear dose-dependent relationship, a notion that gains more support as additional research is published. So in summary, electrotherapy, or electrical physical agents, has a place within clinical practice when used appropriately. The evidence supports their effectiveness. The modalities can be applied in an ineffective way, clearly demonstrated by the research evidence, and part of the skill of the practitioner is to be able to use the best evidence to make the best decision. When used in this way, EPAs can be powerful. Used badly, they're a complete waste of time, but then so would any other therapy used badly. The skill of the practitioner is in the decision-making as well as in the delivery. EPAs are no better than, say, manual therapy or exercise therapy, but they are certainly no less effective when used properly.